So the redheaded nurse has been terminated. LaCrista Vaughn has been removed from her position, thankfully. So that was a very quick response. Doing something right, Dallas. Doing something doggone right, okay? And if you are behind, this is the nurse at Dallas Regional Medical Center that had no care whatsoever about the patient that was there, Kiara Jones, which had no care or urgency about Kiara Jones, who was in active labor, and she wanted to do triage like you didn't know she needed to go up to labor and delivery, okay? Now, I did see the other video of the guy she was giving that treatment to. I have heard there are several different occasions that her behavior has been very questionable. So hopefully her license is in review at this time, because this is it. When people show you who they are the first time, believe them, okay? Believe them. We believed her the first time. This is her true line. This is who she is as a person. Being a nurse was not the correct career. You just went into this for a check because it's clear that it's a consistent, repeated pattern, dear. So, go ahead and make them plans to look for something else as a career path. There are plenty of transitional jobs available for you. There are even people that do that as a job. They help recommend transitional skills into a new career. I think that would be the best bet. I don't think that you should look in anything in the medical field. It's not your calling. And there's nothing wrong with that if you would have just said that from the beginning. Sugar Babies, which is Kiara's mom channel name, and she did go ahead and give an update, I believe late yesterday. I did give an update in the video. People still asked. The baby is doing okay. Mom is doing okay. There are some additional tests that need to be done because he did have a bowel movement within her. So they are just going to do some additional testing. But at this current time, everybody is okay. Everything is looking good. They are just going to be, more prepared than less prepared by just keeping an eye on everything. So that is very good to hear. So I am glad to hear that they are doing okay health wise. Now mentally, how mom is doing, I'm not sure, okay, because you'll physically be okay, but that doesn't mean you're okay mentally. So I do hope she is mentally okay from the situation, because it could have went a lot worse. It could have absolutely went a lot worse. So I hope she is taking care of that, especially knowing she has so much support and people rallying around her mom so that her mom can, be that support system for her. So hopefully she gets that message through her mom, because she's taking her time and being a mom herself to her beautiful babies. So I am hoping that that is good to hear for them, that she has been terminated.
Yes. Are you able to call the anesthesiologist? Someone is coming to take you to labor and delivery. That's not what I asked.
Hi guys, my name is Messi and you're welcome back to the channel. Let's get one thing here. When you choose to work in a healthcare, you choose responsibilities, and that's exactly why Nurse Lucretia was fired. Her behavior wasn't a mistake, it was a complete betrayal of the duty. She had to put a patient in pain. When you let a woman suffer like that under your care, consequences are not just optional, they are necessary. Before anyone starts playing the victim card, let's tell the truth. Nurse Lucretia was fired because she crossed the line no healthcare worker should ever cross. Her behavior towards a patient in distress wasn't just unprofessional, it was unacceptable. When you treat human suffering like an inconvenience, you lose the privilege of caring for people. Simple. So let's see how people are reacting to these videos. We will come back to talk about it.
Make no mistake, that nurse loves her job, because where else would you have that kind of power to make the people you hate suffer? She loves her job. Where else would you make this woman suffer that way? Where else would you exercise that kind of power over the people that you feel are beneath you and enjoy their pain? She is enjoying the screams of this young woman. By the way, the young woman says to her, "Ma'am, did you call the anesthesiologist?" Meaning, I need an epidural. I'm in pain. This suffering is unnecessary. Can you please call the anesthesiologist? The nurse responds, someone's going to take you to labor and delivery. The patient says, that's not what I asked. Did you call the anesthesiologist? I'm having contractions. I'm having a baby. And my suffering is unnecessary. The nurse, I'm enjoying your suffering. And I will let them know when I feel like it. What you need to understand is that this is power. She is feeling powerful over the fact that she can end this young woman's pain and suffering, but she chooses not to. And that's what a racist is. Yeah. Let's not call it anything else. Let's not sugarcoat it. She's racist. And nowhere else would she be able to see the people that she sees are beneath her because she's a superior race. She was fired, but that's not enough. And the reason it's not enough is because she's going to be racist in another medical facility. Her license needs to be removed because she's going to continue to use her power and authority over patients that are not her color. Further, Black people already don't trust police officers because of police brutality, and they will soon not trust healthcare workers because of this nurse. We need her license.
That RN that didn't want to provide that pregnant woman care, and she ended up delivering in 12 minutes, she got fired. Next up is her license. She shouldn't be around patients, to be quite honest. She's not going to know what to do, and she's not going to be able to help.
This lady right here, LaCrystal Vaughn, literally had 2 different incidents with 2 different patients in a couple of years apart from each other. There's one video that's going viral right now where a beautiful Black woman is literally actively in labor, screaming in pain, crying, literally in so much discomfort. The lady doesn't look at her. LaCrystal doesn't even acknowledge how much pain she's in. She's just on the phone taking paperwork and everything. She had 2 kids. Her due date was this, that, and the third. Literally having she sounded like she's having an attitude, and not even paying attention that this beautiful woman is in pain. And I heard, or I seen in the comments, that the baby had to go under so many tests in the 24 hours that it was born because of all the negligence that they literally allowed this woman to go through. And I'm gonna say I didn't like whoever was recording when she said, oh, she wasn't helping either, a little bit, because that kind of was an arrogant thing to say to somebody, oh, if you found out that you were gonna be giving birth at this hospital, you should, that's not helping at the moment, okay? Shouldn't have said that. But there was another video that came out a couple of years ago. Somebody reposted it and then posted it again, and showing this lady literally handling, and there was a couple other people there with her, literally handling a person that was having a seizure with so much negligence. They were just literally throwing the person's body in the wheelchair. And she was like, oh, you can go turn off your camera, having an attitude that she's recording everything. And no, that's evidence. They need that. Why are you still a nurse? If you have such a bad attitude and you don't like treating people with kindness or anything, why are you a nurse? That poor lady was literally screaming and in so much pain. You could have taken care of that paperwork at the bedside, but you wanted to sit there and do it and take your sweet ass time doing it. That lady needs to be fired. That lady needs to have her license taken away, because there should be no reason why you're acting like that.
I want to punch you in the face. I'm not going to, but I want to.
So we have a name attached to the nurse who basically was medically negligent with the African-American young lady who came in active labor. LaCrystal Vaughn at Dallas Regional Medical Center, Mesquite. Do with that what you will.
What happened here was just about one nurse losing a job. It was about a system drawing a line and finally saying, enough. Patients deserve dignity. Patients deserve compassion. And anyone who cannot provide that has no place in that environment. Hopefully, this becomes a turning point, not just a headline.